Meet FLUX Ador, the world's first colour printing laser cutter. Hi everyone, I am Vanessa from DIY Craft Tutorials, and today I have a new and exciting tool in my studio. The Ador, made by FLUX, is a colour printing laser cutter, so it can do everything a normal diode laser cutter can, but it can also print directly onto a range of materials. So let's dive in and I will show you what this machine can do. The Ador is a nice size for my craft room and fits comfortably right next to my computer. The accessories box that comes with the machine has everything you need to get started, and it includes a 20-watt diode laser. The Beam Air is an air filtering system which allows you to use the laser cutter safely inside with no need to vent externally. It connects directly to your machine and with the help of a 4-layer filter blocks harmful molecules and odours generated during laser cutting or engraving. Setting up the Ador was easy as there is a quick startup guide to follow from the touchscreen at the front of the machine. There are 2 fasten hand screws on both sides of the X-rails that you'll need to unscrew, plus a little bit more foam packaging to remove. Beam Studio is software you can download for free from the FLUX website. It is easy to install and use. Inside the software you can add shapes like this box or elements like this lightning bolt. You can add your text and draw your own shapes using the Path tool. You can also import your own image or SVG cut file created in other vector programs. There is a camera button in the left-hand corner that allows you to preview the design on your material. The camera will take a picture of your work surface so you can position your design where you would like it to be. From here, you can change the module and the settings to match the material you are using. The Ador has 3 different interchangeable modules that you can use. The first one is the diode laser module for engraving and cutting different materials. The second is the infrared laser, which is used for engraving on metal and metal-like materials with ease. The last module is the printing module, which lets you print colours directly onto your artwork. Let's look at these modules a bit closer as I went through and tested them. As the modules are interchangeable, I firstly screwed in the diode laser. I add the prisms to the cutting bed, which lifted up the material while cutting. Before you start, you will need to focus the module so it will cut correctly. For this test, I scored and cut out a butterfly keychain. It took me about 3 minutes altogether to make, and I'm pretty happy with the result. There is a bit of charring occurring around the wings, but this is normal and comes off easily with a little sanding. Alright, onto the second module, the 2-watt infrared laser. It is easy to switch between the modules just by unscrewing the screw. I add the prisms again to the cutting bed so the material is raised up. This infrared module is used specifically for engraving. There are a few presets here and you can select the material you are using. In this case, I selected the black acrylic setting and it came out perfectly. I cut this acrylic from a larger sheet using the diode module. The Ador can cut acrylic, but like all diodes, is limited to certain colours. I engraved a single line mandala and also a thick name to see both engraving types. I can see that the results are great for both. Next, I tested engraving on a metal business card. I secured the card down with tape to prevent it from being displaced by airflow from the air assist. Again, the laser engraved perfectly and I was really happy with the results. Now for the printing module. This module comes with 4 ink cartridges and uses eco solvent ink. They are cyan, magenta, yellow and black. You can choose to print a design with single or multiple colors. The module installs just like the others with the screw. I'm going to try printing on wood first. The printing module comes with a little focus block. You need to place that block onto the material and move the module above it so the focusing probe is in line with the block. I then added some tape to the cutting bed and I'll explain why soon. From here, I autofocus the module, which enables the correct height for printing. The first thing I'm going to try is printing a material test. I add the color wheel to the canvas and pull up the camera so I can see where to place it on the material. Every time you use the printing module, you will see this little blue image here. Drag and drop the image to the desired area. In this case, I am putting it over the tape I placed down. Ador is equipped with individual ink cartridges in cyan, magenta, yellow and black. For colored prints, just switch out the cartridges as needed. Additionally, Beam Studio will prompt you with a pop-up notification to remind you when it's time to change the inks. The resolution for single color printing is 300 dpi, while blended color printing is 150 dpi. Both are lower than commercial printers, and because of this, printing dots may be visible, especially in color gradients. However, being able to print directly onto materials other than paper from your own home is a huge thing. I also tested the color wheel on white cardstock for a comparison. Here are a few images that I printed on wood. Some of the blacks appear a little muted, but overall worked really well on wood. I also tried a rose bouquet on canvas and it turned out amazing. Check out the next video for how I made this canvas. I hope this has given you some helpful information about the FLUX Ador, which is now available in the United States. As always, thank you for watching and I'll see you again in the next video.